There are moments in your dog's life that meant everything to them, but you might not even remember. While we humans rush from one task to the next, dogs hold on to how we made them feel. In this video, we'll uncover the unforgettable memories your dog still carries, the ones you didn't realize left such a mark, and it all begins with one quiet, unforgettable moment. Number 1. The first night they slept peacefully beside you. You might not remember the moment, but your dog never forgot it. After facing a world full of unfamiliar smells, strange routines, and sounds that made no sense, they finally curled up beside you and felt safe. For the first time, the cold wasn't so biting, the dark wasn't so frightening, and the silence wasn't so lonely. Instead, they felt your warmth, heard your steady breathing, and knew they were safe. They weren't just surviving anymore, they started feeling at home. While you drifted off thinking it was just another night, your dog was quietly realizing they had found their person. And even now, no matter how much time has passed, that feeling stays with them. Every time they curl up beside you and let out a soft sigh, they're reliving that first moment of true comfort and reminding you that you're still their safe place. If this moment with your dog touched your heart, show them some love by hitting that like button, because they'll never forget how much you mean to them. Number 2, the day you cried and they stayed beside you. You may not even remember the moment your tears fell, but your dog does. To them, it wasn't just another quiet evening. It was the day something shifted in your energy, and they felt it deep in their core. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to human emotions. They can sense sorrow through the smallest cues, the way your shoulders sink, the trembling in your breath, the silence that hangs too long. And when they saw you break, something instinctual took over. Without needing a reason, they stayed close. Maybe they rested their head on your lap. Maybe they didn't do anything at all, just sat there, as if holding space for you. But that memory of being there when you needed someone becomes imprinted in their heart. It's not drama, it's devotion, quiet, steadfast, and real. Even if you moved on, that moment lives on in your dog like a vow they made, to never let you go through pain alone. Number 3, the way you looked at them when they were sick. They remember, not just the pain or the moment itself, but you. The way you dropped to your knees beside them, heart racing, trying so hard to stay calm. Your hands trembled a little as you cleaned their wound, and even though you spoke softly, they could feel the fear behind your words. But more than that, they felt your love. To your dog, that moment wasn't about injury or fear. It was about the comfort of having you by their side. That memory stayed with them, not because of what hurt, but because of how you showed up. Your gentle touch, your steady voice, your presence when they needed you most, that's what mattered. Even after the wound healed and life moved on, they held on to that moment. Because in their eyes, it wasn't just a bad day. It was proof that they could always count on you. And to them, that means everything. Number 4. The first time you rescued them from fear. You might not remember that stormy night, the one with booming thunder, or the firework display that rattled the windows. Maybe you were half distracted, just reaching down to hold your trembling dog without thinking twice. But for them, that moment is etched in their heart. In their eyes, you didn't just hold them, you became their shelter, their safety. The warmth of your arms, the steady beat of your heart, the way your voice softened when you said, "It's okay." Those details didn't slip away like they might have for you. To your dog, that was the moment they knew they could trust you completely. It's a memory they carry silently, but one that shapes how deeply they love you. Every time they lean into you during a scary moment, it's because they remember. Even if you've long forgotten, your dog never did. Number 5. The way you said goodbye before a vet visit. That quiet moment when you bent down, stroked their paw, and whispered goodbye before walking out of the exam room. That memory stays with your dog. They don't just remember the vet visit itself. What sticks with them is how you said goodbye. The way your eyes looked, the softness in your voice, the comfort of your touch. To your dog, that wasn't you leaving them behind. That was love, wrapped in worry. Dogs are incredibly tuned into how we feel, especially in moments that feel strange or uncertain. You may have forgotten those few seconds, just a routine goodbye on a stressful day, but your dog held on to it. At that moment, they felt secure. They felt like they still mattered most. It's their proof that even when you're not there, your love still is. Number 6, the moment you came back after leaving them too long. The day you returned from that business trip or vacation, your dog felt the world light up again. You might have just set down your bag and moved on with your day, not thinking much of it. But for them, every minute without you felt endless. That joyful reunion, full of tail wags, happy spins, and soft whimpers, meant everything. To you, it may have been just another day. For your dog, it was the moment their heart felt whole again. Dogs don't measure time like we do. What they remember is how much they missed you and how complete they felt the second they saw your face again. That rush of happiness, that emotional release, it doesn't fade quickly. Even after the excitement settles, the feeling stays with them. It's stored deep in their heart, ready to come alive the next time they hear your footsteps at the door. You've probably felt that rush of emotion too. If this video touched you, hit that like button and let's share that special connection. Number 7, the game you played that made them feel like the center of the universe. You were probably just squeezing in a few minutes between tasks, tossing a ball, clapping your hands, or calling their name with a laugh. But for your dog, that moment was more than just play. It was a connection. As I mentioned earlier, dogs don't measure time the way we do. They hold on to the moments that make their hearts swell. That single burst of play, that joyful chase, stays with them long after the toys are put away. To them, you weren't just giving them attention, you were telling them, "You matter to me." And in your dog's memory, that joy doesn't fade. It lingers, quietly treasured like a glowing ember. Number 8, the day you got angry and then apologized. When you lose your temper, your dog may feel the tension in your voice and the change in your energy. But they don't focus on the anger itself. They focus on the love and reassurance that comes afterward. When you kneel down, softly pet their head and say, "I'm sorry." It's this moment of connection that sticks with them. They remember the way your tone softens, the way your body relaxes, and how you reach out to make them feel safe again. For dogs, it's not about the misstep, it's about the healing that follows. It's this consistency of love and care, even after moments of frustration, that builds trust and strengthens the bond you share. Your dog doesn't hold on to the anger, they remember the warmth and comfort you gave them after. Number 9, the place you took them that became their favorite forever. One afternoon, without thinking much of it, you took your dog somewhere new. A quiet meadow, a sandy stretch of beach, or that shady corner of the park where the breeze felt just right. You laughed, called their name, maybe tossed a ball. To you, it was a lovely day. To your dog, it was everything. The joy they felt in that moment, the sound of your voice, the rhythm of your footsteps beside them, the smell of the grass mixed with your scent etched itself deep into their heart. Long after you've forgotten the details, your dog still remembers. Every time you pass that spot, even years later, their tail might wag a little faster, their eyes scan the space as if hoping to relive it. Because for them, that day wasn't just a memory, it became a sacred place, tied forever to the feeling of being loved by you. If this video helped you see your dog in a more gentle, understanding way, give it a like and share it with someone who loves their pup too. And for more heartfelt insights, hit subscribe. Your dog may not say it, but they'll feel the difference every time you choose to see the world from their eyes.